The reports of adult survivors can protect the children of today. At age 19, Alex Hinton recovered memories of sexual abuse by her father. She told her brother, and he turned their father in.
Our situation was that my dad was just such a highly skilled sexual offender that we had no idea because he was so incredibly good at covering his tracks.
If it had only been Alex and they were recovered memories, would he have been prosecuted for that?
Now, we were told by the detective, she said, I can't open an investigation based on Alex's testimony alone.
Yeah.
And she said, I can guarantee you that he's abusing victims right now. At the time he was babysitting very young children and having sleepovers at his apartment. And, the detective said, that's enough for me to call him in for questioning. The detective called me up and she said, your dad just left the police station. And she said, Jimmy, just so that you're prepared, she said, it is really bad. She said, I've been doing this for many years. And she said, this is one of the worst cases, if not the worst case that I've ever had. And as soon as I hung up, my dad called. And my heart, it just sank. And I thought, oh, man, because I knew he was going to call to confide in me because him and I were really close. I've always had a very close relationship with him. He said, oh, by the way, just so that you know what you're dealing with when I do go to jail, here are the names of my victims. And he just started rattling off. Just like I'm talking to you right now. That he wasn't crying. He wasn't saying, my God, what have I done? It was just, oh, by the way, so that you know what you're dealing with when I go to prison, here are the names of my victims. And then after he rattled off the names, he said, I got to tell you. He said, I'm really thankful that I got caught. And you should be too, because Eden was going to be my next victim. And my heart, absolutely sank. And I knew, based on what the detective had told me, that his age of preference when he began the abuse was age 3. And my daughter was 15 months old at the time of his arrest.
Eden Hinton is now about 10 years old. She has never been abused.